Hi everybody, it's me, Andrew, and this is going to be a reveal of the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish with artwork by Griffith. Selena Finnick. Sorry, I'm so used to saying those names together. And I have not opened this yet. Still going to say I'm wrapping. There we go. Put that back there. So, I watched Al Moon 513's review of this, and she wasn't crazy about the box, and I have to say I completely agree. It is not a Llewellyn box, but it has the same feel as a Llewellyn box. So I'm not really a fan of that. But I will say that this is a lot better quality than a Llewellyn box because you have this on the inside. So you have a place for the cards and you have a place for the guidebook. So while this box isn't that sturdy, it showed great respect to the cards, which is something that I do not like about Llewellyn. That I've said before, I feel like it is really disrespectful to the cards to keep them in a container that is made of cardboard, like really flimsy cardboard. Not talking about the boxes that they come in, like the Hay House boxes that are really sturdy, but the ones you kind of like have to punch out yourself that are kind of perforated. No, but this did an amazing job. It's by Blue Angel Publishing, by the way. They did an amazing job at making sure this deck was well taken care of and it wasn't flopping around the box. So I will end up getting a tarot bag or a little card bag for this deck later on down the road, but I might put them out on my altar until I do that. So the book, as you can tell, is meaty right off the bat. So let's see what we have here. We have a little quote that says, "Fairies, come take me out of this dull world, for I would ride with you upon the wind, run on the top of the disheveled tide, and dance upon the mountains like a flame." That's beautiful. So we have a table of contents with all the cards and the intro, I guess. So let's say we have a little story about the Fae energy. And the introduction starts on page 7. So then we have like who are the fairies, and that goes from page 9 to about 12. And then this talks about how to communicate and heal by working with the fairy realm. That starts on page 13, and it goes to page 14, and then it says who can connect with fairies. It says why connect with fairies, and fairy energy. So it talks a lot about the fairies. Fairy beliefs. I tend to believe that fairies are actual beings, like angels, and that we can work with their energy just like we can with the angels. It tells you how to work with the fairy energy and when to work with the fairies. So you get a lot of, and then fairy symbols, and you get a lot of really good information in this book. Sometimes I have to say Lucy Cavendish's books go a little bit deeper than I would like them to. I'm the kind of person, and I've said this before, I don't really use guidebooks that come with my decks, unless it's like Alana Fairchild decks or Lucy Cavendish. But I feel like she gives you a lot of really good information. So each card has a small representation, the name, and then it has the keywords, the little story about the card, the divinatory message, and reversed meanings. So that's the same for every card. You don't really get, you get a lot for every card, and then there are filler pages in the back. So that's really cool. So Now to the cards. Alright. So, this is the backing of the cards, and this is the Elven Star, so it's a fairy symbol. And it's also in the book. It's talked about a little bit more in the book. And I'm not going to show you guys all of the cards, but I'm going to show you some really cool ones. And then again, who knows, I may just like all of them are cool and show you all of them. So, like I said, you have the backs of the cards, and then the cards are the standard Lucy Cavendish size, like which she worked with Jasmine Beckett Griffith, so the Oracle, the Shapeshifters, and the Lady Vampire Oracle, they're the same size. So the first card we have the Three Graces. It says cooperative adventures with new friends, joy, sharing new partnerships that are fun. So, Solace. Storykeeper. The artwork on this is absolutely amazing. And this is actually a deck that, believe it or not, has sat in my Amazon Save for Later cart for quite a while because I never really felt like I felt drawn to it, but I was just like, I don't really know if I'm going to like it once I get it, and what if I don't, and all that kind of stuff. But I watched the review of it again, and I just was like, I've got to have this deck. Like, it just spoke to me, and I was just like, because the first time I saw it, this is the image that I saw of it, obviously, because it's on the box. And I remember I was sitting in Starbucks, and I was looking at Oracle cards, and I feel like I was so drawn to it, just like when she has her hand held out, that I just grabbed her hand, and that she would just pull me in, and it would be amazing. But then I just didn't buy it. So they've been kind of getting on me to buy it. So, a really cool thing about this deck is, while it does honor the light side, it also does honor the shadow side of life as well. So, you get a lot. I love this one. Barnabas and the Prince. Adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. I really think it's going to be great. Catch Me is, I think, one of my favorites. Trust, surrender, a leap of faith into the unknown. So I think this deck is going to be very accurate and very sassy and intuitive. Just because Acorn's intuition. Just because I feel like there's so much that the fairies have to teach us, and I would love to work more with the fairies and learn what they have to say and the things that they have to help me out with. So, these cards are stuck together. I have Fairy Tales, The Littlest Fairy, Crystal Magic. This is the image on the card called Follow Me, and it's a call to work with, an invitation rather, to enter the world of Fairy. I felt really drawn to this card, The Golden Gift, Magical Help is on its way. I really felt drawn to that. The cardstock is really, really good. You don't have to really worry about it. I know Almoon513 so she's been using this deck for a while, and this is actually one of her favorite decks, so that influenced my decision too, because I trust her judgment in decks, and I figure if she loved it, then I would love it as well. And I was right. Like, the artwork is just absolutely amazing. You just really get a lot of image to work with. I love Merlin, the Merlin card. It's so pretty. Child of the Moon. And this is a pagan-centered deck. However, like a review I saw, I totally agree with, you do not have to be pagan to use this deck. I incorporate a little bit of everything into what I believe. So I'm not necessarily a pagan. But I incorporate a lot into my belief system, and I feel like already have the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle by Doreen Virtue. This just kind of expands that a little bit. So I think now that I'm reading the I'm still reading the Beautiful Creatures Tarot Guidebook, and I'm getting that taken care of, so I can really start working with that deck, and I'm doing daily draws with it, and kind of helping myself to get to know it a little bit better. I think this is going to be the Oracle deck that I start that with, because I'm very excited about it, and I have an excitement about this deck, so I'm very, very excited about it. I think I got it for $23 on Amazon. That's where I got it. So it's not that expensive for what you get. You get really good cards. It's a 45 card deck, and the guidebook is really where it's at. There are some of her guidebooks really go into it gets exhausting reading about the card, but this looks like it has a nice little story, and then the divinatory meaning, reverse meaning, and that's it. And then how to work with Fae energy. So I think it's gonna be really great. And she also has some spreads. Like the Fairy Cross reading and the Trinity spread. So I think that's pretty standard. She has a little... So she has a little ritual too for connecting with the fairies. We'll see if I do that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's a great deck. I really, really like it. This is my first Lucy Cavendish deck that is not by Jasmine Beckett. No, it's not. This is my second, because I have the Oracle of the Mermaids, which Selena Fennick also did the artwork for. So, and that's a great deck. I think I posted my reveal of that one as well. But yes, so it's my second deck that's not Jasmine Beckett Griffith and Lucy Cavendish together. And I think I'm just going to absolutely love it. I'm really, really excited about it. So if you're looking for a really cool deck, this is definitely one to get. I highly recommend it. And I'll be seeing you guys later in the week for my weekly reading, and on my website, www.tarotangel444.com. I have started posting my card of the days on my website, on my blog, and the blog posts directly to my Facebook page. So if you want to see the card of the day, all you have to do is click the link, and it takes you right to my website. You don't have to worry about it. It's just one extra step, and I feel like it was good to get my blog up and running, and what better way to do it than doing a card of the day. So I've done a welcome message so far and 2 cards of the day, so I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about my website and about the things that are going on. Right now, the flower therapy reading is half off at only $5. It is the featured reading of the month, so if you would like a reading with the flowers, to know what they have to tell you and the healing that they can bring to you, the reading is $5, and that's all it is. So I'm really excited about offering that to you, and I hope that you take advantage of it and get a lot of answers and a lot of help. So I will be seeing you guys later. Angel blessings to each and every one of you, and I will be talking to you a little later. Talk to you later. Bye.